Hey everyone, Angel Hicks here, CEO and founder of Evolve Women's Network. And today we are going to be going through our vision board and creating a vision board. How many of you out there create your vision board every year? And if you do, have you seen some progress with that vision board? Have you been able to mark some things off? In this presentation, we're going to walk through why you would want to create a vision board. What is a vision board? Things to put on your vision board and what it's going to do for you, and then examples of some of those vision boards. So we have some inspirational vision boards, we have some travel ones, we have a simple vision board. It doesn't have to be complicated. And then I'm going to walk you through on Canva how to create your own virtual vision board. Now, of course, you can go out and buy all of the things and get all of the magazines, although they're really expensive. I went to a planning session last month and magazines are like 13 bucks now. But anyways, so you can go do that if you want. You can print things off, of course, in your own home computer and put it together that way. But in this presentation, we're going to talk about creating your vision board and then creating a virtual vision board. So the first question is, what is a vision board, right? What is even a vision board? If you've never seen one, a vision board is a collage of images and words, and it represents your wishes or goals and intentions to serve as inspiration or motivation to move you forward. The cool thing about the vision board is if you're a believer in manifestation, which we talk a lot about in Evolve, manifestation, of course, is just a co-creation between you and your actions, your goals, your dreams, and God or the universe, energy, whatever that higher power is for you, divine energy. And it's just a co-creation between your actions and going towards your goals and what the universe is going to serve you back. It's a boomerang, right? So this is really putting it out there and keeping it forefront in pictures so that you can see what you're working towards. So why create one though, right? Okay, so cool, I can see a vision of what I want, but is it really working? You know, what's it for? So one, it helps you get to clear on your goals. So really, what are your goals? I mean, we have a billion things going in and out of our brains all the time, right? So it helps you get clear on really what you want. It helps to keep you motivated, right? Motivation is a fleeting feeling, right? Some days we wake up with lots of it, and some days we wake up in negative depletion. But seeing your vision board can really help keep you motivated on those daily activities. It helps to keep you intentional with your activities, right? What you're saying yes to, what you're saying no to. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. So making sure that you're staying intentional with what you're looking to go towards with your goals. It connects all areas of your life. So a vision board should not just be professional goals. It shouldn't just be personal goals. It should be a plethora of all of your goals, spiritual goals, health goals, business goals, relationship, family, marriage goals. It should really be encompassing all of your life and who you want to be growing towards this year. It improves your chances of success for all of those reasons, and it increases your productivity. Right? Your productivity is going to increase when you have a clear vision in front of you at all times of what you're working towards. So that's really why you're going to create your vision board in the first place. And it should change. And I have seen several times in putting this presentation together, people will talk about doing it first in January or like end of December, early January, and then also looking at it in mid-year, so June or July. Are these goals the same goals that I had 6 months ago? Because again, life changes and things come up and job changes or whatever. So rearranging and looking at it again in 6 months can be beneficial as well. So just keep that in mind. So what should be on your vision board? And there's really kind of 4 silos you want to think about when you're putting together your vision board. And the first one is going to be your BHAGs. And we talk about this in Evolve all the time, BHAG goals. So these are your big, hairy, audacious goals, the ones that scare the crap out of you, the ones that you just, if you received it or you reached it, you would just light up, right? But they're really scary. So, you know, the house that you want, we are in a whole thing here at the Hicks household for debt-free in 2023. And so my husband and I are really cutting back on a lot of things, and we're really shoving money towards our debt because we want to buy 10 acres and a ranch, and my sister's going to buy an acre, and my mom's going to put a house on the land. And so we just want to, we call it the Hicks compound. Anyways, so is there a trip, a big trip you want to take? I know Shelly was talking about that in Literary Circle a couple of weeks ago, is taking her grandkids to Disney. All of those things should go on your vision board, okay, so that you know what you're working towards. And then smaller things, so a wish list, okay. Hello, Roomba. It's an expensive vacuum, and I have 3 vacuums, and this one's just a little one that rolls across the floor. Do I need it? No, I don't need it, but it'd be really nice, you know, because I have hairy dogs and a grandson with crumbs everywhere. So it'd be really nice to have a Roomba. Put that on your wish list, right? Maybe it's more a craft room that you want to create. Maybe it's a travel room you want to create. Whatever it is, these wish list items should go on there as well. You also want to put on some inspiration, right? So quotes that you love. Life Begins Outside Your Comfort Zone by Neil Diamond Walsh is my very favorite. It's the first one I ever found when I came into networking, and I quote it all the time. So that goes on my vision board. Okay, anything that inspires you, that lights a fire for you. And then the last thing you want to consider is, who do you want to strive to be? So when you're thinking of quotes and inspirational words and that kind of thing, you want to think about, what are your attributes that you really want to strengthen this year? So is it integrity? Is it wisdom? Is it, you know, whatever it is that kind of sparks for you? Is it more joy? You want more joy in your life? Is it whatever that is for you, more grounding? Those words should go on that vision board too. And you can place them anywhere. It doesn't have to be strategic, but just someplace that reminds you, like, this is who I am striving to be. Okay, so those are kind of the 4 silos you want to think about when you're clipping things out and when you're looking for things online. Now, the 3 areas that we're going to talk about to include is your health, happiness, and success. Okay, and health could be physical health, it could be emotional health, it could be financial health. Emotional health is a big thing in our family right now that we're talking about, and staying emotionally healthy. And so what are some of those things that I want to accomplish this year to make sure that not only my emotional health, but also being there to be able to be there for my kids' emotional health, financial health, debt-free in 2023, whatever that is for you, you want to make sure that those go on your board as well. Happiness, what makes you happy? How can you incorporate more of the things that bring you joy into your life and add that to your board? Is it more walks? I love taking my grandson for short 20-minute walks. Everybody knows I'm not like a runner, or, you know, but I love taking those. So I'm going to put that on my board, that I want to incorporate more of that into my week. And then your professional goals, of course, right? So you want to put down, you know, how do you show up and what impact do you want to have on the world? Do you want to change the lives of 300 people this year? Do you want to touch 1,000? Like, whatever it is, you know, put that on your board so that, again, you're staying motivated and concentrated, intentional on where you want to go. You want to consider your future self with this, ladies. Okay, so who do you want to be? And really think about who this person is by the end of this year. Okay, and our big word around here is intent, right? Being intentional. And so what kinds of actions does your future self take? So, and how can you incorporate more of those actions into your daily life so that you become this woman at the end of the year? Okay, or you're gearing towards that woman. What cause is important to you? Do you contribute to a cause that's important to you? And if not, do you want to start contributing to causes that are important to you? Okay, and what is your BHAG goal? What is your big, hairy, audacious goal? And think about what that is and put that on your board. Okay, now how you even start creating this stuff, okay? Because I can go online, and I am a woman with ADHD, and so I can go online and 75 hours later still not have a vision board ready, okay? So here's some simple steps that we can take to make that process a lot simpler. And first, you want to sit down with your journal and reflect on the past year. Okay, and you can look at your calendar, pictures on Facebook. Don't go scrolling Facebook and then get lost in the weeds though, ladies, okay? But you want to sit down with your journal and really reflect on the last year. What did I accomplish? What do I wish I would have accomplished? What did I want to accomplish last year? What didn't get accomplished last year? And if so, if those things that I didn't get accomplished last year, are they really that important? Should I drop that off of my list, or no, that's really something that I want to get accomplished this year, and it's going on my board. Okay, just throw it all out on a journal and just figure out, review what worked well last year and what didn't. Set goals and prioritize those. So then sit down with your pen and paper and think about your goals for the year. If that's 20 new members a month, which is our BHAG goal here at Evolve, if that's what that is, then write that down. Whatever that is, debt-free, 20 new members, blah, 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 speaking engagements every month, whatever those BHAG goals are. Okay, find images and words for your vision board. This is now where you're going to look at that list, and you're going to go out and you're going to try to find these images and words for that vision board. You're going to cut them out or save them to your computer, whichever you're doing. And then you want to create a basic structure for the vision board. Okay, and there is no right or wrong way to do a vision board. Some people like them all kind of crazy, and I'm going to show you some examples here. Some people like them all kind of crazy with all stuff everywhere. And then other people, maybe myself, are more of like, I like them more streamlined in a box. Okay, but either way, so creating a structure and what you want it to look like before you start gluing, okay, if you're doing a physical board, is really important. What do you want it to look like? How do you want it to feel when you look at it? That's the thing. I know that, you know, things all over the place that aren't structured, to me, it feels messy, and in my brain, I can't process all that. So if that's what you like, though, you like kind of the creativity of it, then do it that way. Just know yourself and what works best. But how do you want to feel when you look at this thing? I want to feel inspired and motivated and excited, right? So whatever that is for you, that's what you're going to look for in your structure. And then you're going to assemble it, right? So now it's time to arrange your images and your words on your board, or if you're going to do it in Canva, like I'm going to show you, this is super simple because you can literally just drag and drop and move them around. But and then you're going to use your vision board as your roadmap. Okay, this is just as important as having your vision statement for your business and life, and we've talked about that. Creating your vision statement. That's kind of what this is, right? So it's your roadmap for decisions. So when something comes up and it's not a hell yes, sign me up, and you got to think about it, this kind of serves as an opportunity for you to say, okay, wait a minute, does that help me reach these goals that I've put out? Or if by saying yes to this, am I saying no to something else that's going to help me in my goals? Okay, so it's used as a guide and a roadmap to your new future self. Okay, so let's get into some examples of what you can, how yours can look. Now, this is super creative and an inspiring example. Okay, so there's lots of words here, things that I'm assuming that this is a female, okay? I don't really know her, but you can see there's trips and traveling and financial freedom and faith. And so there are all of these things. I'm guessing she wants to make millions. That's cool. But anyway, so all of these words and things that she's cut out, and this is all on Canva, is an inspirational kind of dream board, okay, or vision board. This one is like a travel one. Have you been everywhere yet? Cherish all 365, making a difference, creating a reading room for her, you know, the car. So I on one of my vision boards years ago, I put a Cadillac, an Escalade, because that was the one I wanted. It was enough to fit all 7 of us. And I got it. I don't know if it was that year, but it might've been the next year, but anyway, and I got it. And I no longer have her, but she was amazing. Anyways, so whatever it is that you want, put it on this board. This is kind of a travel board. And then this is my kind of board right here, girls. Like, I need a simple board. I need everything that's kind of, but this does not have to be complicated. Okay. I love some of the things that she has on here, like self-care and giving back and rebuilding her marriage and, you know, whatever, improving her house, manage the money. And putting that up, again, it serves as motivation every day. Is this what's going to help me get towards my goal? So here are some tools that you can use to create your virtual vision board. And I'm going to talk about Canva because that's the one that I use the most. I'm not familiar with PicMonkey and I'm not familiar with Designer, but they both offer free opportunities to create a virtual vision board. So you can do that. If you're going to create a physical vision board, a cool thing to do is just take a frame and you can spray paint the cardboard or whatever on it, right? And then just take the glass out and then you can pin things to it. Or of course they have cork boards and magnet boards and all the things. But then at least that way you have a framed vision board and you can hang that on your wall. So let's get to, we're gonna go to Canva and I'm going to show you how to get into the templates. Now I have a paid Canva account. Okay, so I pay $12 a month or whatever to get the premium. But Canva comes with tons of free templates and free stuff. So if you log into your Canva or create your free account, you can go to the templates. So I'll take you back home. In Canva right here, you can search all kinds of template designs. Okay, so you would just go vision board. Whoops, let's spell board correctly while you're being recorded. So we can go vision board and it'll come up with all kinds of templates, you guys. And the cool thing about this is it's just drag and drop. So you can change the wording. Now, because I'm being recorded and I'm on camera, it's going to take forever to get there back to it. Okay, here we go. And so all you do is click on it. Let's use this one, customize this template. And you can upload any pictures that you have, you know, that you have found online. But once it gets in there, okay. The cool thing about this, no, thank you, Capital One. The cool thing about this is you can go to Elements and you can literally search in anything, travel. And then all you do is drag and drop. Okay, so let's say I want passports. I want to get my passport. You can add text. So let's say you want to add Bora Bora in 2024 Fora. I don't know where that came from, you guys. I just rhymed that. Anyways, so you can add all that stuff in here, okay? And it's just super easy. And then you can print this out or download it and take it to a printing shop, print it from home, whatever you want to do. So that's an easy way to make a vision board. So you can add a heading, you can add, and all of this stuff you can move around. You can do whatever you want to in here, which is really awesome. I love Canva for all of that. So that is how to create a vision board, what you need to put on it, what you need to be thinking about while you do it. And hopefully this was helpful to you. And I would love to see you share your vision boards with us. Thank you. Bye-bye.